Welcome to Cheers, y'all. So today we're gonna learn about one of my favorite cocktails. It's called the Hemingway Daiquiri, and yes, it is named after Ernest himself, Ernest Hemingway. And the reason this whole cocktail came to being is a fun story. Back in 1939, Ernest Hemingway decided to move to Havana, Cuba. And he ended up staying there for longer than anywhere else that he ever lived. He stayed there for, I think, 22 years or so. And it was in Havana where he wrote classics like The Old Man and the Sea and For Whom the Bell Tolls. So all that to say, he had a favorite bar in Havana. And this man, he probably was not a very responsible drinker. He wanted a drink that was mostly lime and rum. And so, you know, as you can well imagine, that would be pretty biting. And so that's what he drank though, and they called it the Hemingway. Well, over the years, they sort of adapted what he liked, which was mostly lime and rum, adapted it so that it would be more palatable, but it would still be a daiquiri that is not typically like the daiquiris that you might know from, say, you know, summer resorts where they bring you this big, you know, nice strawberry daiquiri, and it's cold and very sweet and almost like a dessert. This is not a dessert drink. This drink is delicious, but you want to be careful. You can't have too many of these and then go to choir practice, if you know what I mean. So why don't I tell you what you're going to need? 5 things. That's all you'll need. 5 things. You need rum, white rum. We're going to use Bacardi rum today. You're going to need Luxardo cherry liqueur, just a little bit of this. You're going to need simple syrup. And then you're also going to need some fresh squeezed grapefruit juice and some fresh squeezed lime juice. So why don't we put all of those ingredients into our shaker full of ice, okay? So we have 2 ounces of white rum. We have 1/4 of an ounce of simple syrup, just a little simple syrup. You see, this is pretty potent. All right, and then here we have 1/2 ounce of fresh grapefruit juice and 1/2 ounce of Luxardo cherry liqueur. And then we have 3/4 of an ounce of lime juice. We put all that in our shaker, and we're gonna shake it up so that it's nice and icy. All right, so we have shaken this for about 30 seconds, and it is gonna be so cold. It's so cold to my hand right now. Then we're gonna take our glass and strain. Look at how icy that is, and it's so pretty. I love a pretty drink. You know, aesthetics, it's important. All right, and then we're gonna take a lime, and we're gonna get a peel of lime. This drink is really limey, so I don't know if you want to express those oils over the top or you just want it to be pretty. Why not, right? Why don't we put a little more lime oil in there? Okay, and then we're just gonna decorate that with a little lime. You could probably do a better job than I did. But there you go. Isn't that just so nice? Y'all, you know what? I'm just gonna put the whole thing in the glass. All right, that is a Hemingway. It is, like I said, you gotta be careful with it. It's very tasty, but 1 is probably enough. 1 is nice, 2 is max. So be careful with this one. But it is one to try for sure. So I'll see you guys next week. Cheers, y'all.